There is no gel in my hair today because this movie has so many freaking jump scares that it just pushed all the gel out of my hair. Alright guys, how we are going? Today we are reviewing the highly anticipated 7th film, 6th film, I don't care, in the franchise of Resident Evil, and this time they're calling it the final chapter. I don't think it's the final chapter, there's no way. They're gonna make so much money on this movie, it's not even funny. I'm gonna be honest with you, I actually like the Resident Evil movies. I like the games as well, some of the games are pretty good. But the movies are just, I like, you know, fun zombie movies. Like, I like the remake of Dawn of the Dead, I like Zombieland, I like Shaun of the Dead, and then there's the Resident Evil movies. They're all kind of the same to me, but I've watched the Resident Evil movies when I was a bit younger and I didn't know a lot about film. Now going into this Resident Evil movie, I saw a lot of shit. Let's talk about said shit. Now this movie takes place, I don't know, right after the last one, I guess. You had the big baddie on, like, in Washington or something, and then you had Milla Jovovich and some other people, and they had this massive horde of zombies and flying shit and just heaps of monsters around them. And this movie takes place after that battle, I assume, and Milla Jovovich survived, and I assume all the rest of the people survived. Who the hell knows? She's found a whole new group of survivors that you don't really care about, so they're obviously all gonna die. This movie is like, oh my god. I can't even reenact this, I'm not even joking. This movie, in the first 10 minutes, there is about 10 jump scares. Every single minute, there is another freaking jump scare. This movie is so ear-piercing loud. It is so bad. I don't know what this director was thinking, but this is not good horror. A loud bang is not horror. Making you jump, that's not scary. That's just making your body jump because of a loud sound. You already know what I think about horror movies. Horror is not loud sound. It's supposed to be like terrific imagery and like scary imagery. It's not a loud sound, which is what this movie is. Every freaking minute there is another jump scare, and I'm not even joking. This movie is littered with shitty jump scares, and I normally look away at jump scares because I'm like, I can't deal with this. This is too scary. But after the first 10 of them, I was like, I can watch these all now. These aren't scary anymore, and they're not doing anything for me. They're not putting anything into the movie. The only scene I really like... Actually, no. I didn't even like a scene. The best part of the movie was when the end credits started rolling. That was the best part. I can't even give any of the actors a freaking, like, good job, you did good. None of them did well. Milla Jovovich plays the same person in every single bloody movie. Same acting. I don't even know, there's heaps of Game of Thrones stars in there though, great stuff. It looked like Tormund was in there, it looked like the King of the Wildlings was in there, bloody the guy with the rocks, he was in there, and then I was just like, this movie is just shit. It is so bad. Oh my god. And the way that they transitioned from each scene was just the same thing every single time, and it got so repetitive and so bad. I don't even know why I went to see this movie, and they were marketing it as the final chapter. It is not the final chapter by all means. I think they're gonna make more, heaps more, because they always make so much money off these movies. This movie at points, me and my brother were literally laughing at the movie. Some of the acting, some of the stuff people were saying, it was just so funny and so hilarious. And the movie was laughable. It was laughable. I was not tense at any point. It didn't feel like anything was on the line because I didn't care about any of the characters. And then at one point, they were like, there's a spy among you. I'm like, it must be that chick throughout all the movies. And then they gave it to some random guy. It's like, yeah, he's the bad guy. And I'm like, you don't care because he just got introduced. He's been on screen for about 20 minutes. And now you're like, oh, he's the bad guy. Okay, then what the hell am I watching this for? You don't care about anyone. You don't care what happens. If the world gets blown up, good. That means no more Resident Evil movies. But no, they're gonna make more, which is absolute shit. So I'm gonna rate this movie now. Actually, no. Before I do that, I'm gonna do something. What was the best part of Resident Evil? He walked away. My little brother literally walked away because there is no good part in Resident Evil. And I didn't even have a good part. The movie was absolute shit. So I'm going to rate this movie now. I've got a new rating scale for those of you who don't know. And this is getting my worst, yes, my worst rating of that rating scale. Resident Evil, the final chapter, is apsolutno sranje, which in Croatian means absolutely shit. Now you know what I think of Resident Evil. If you end up going to see the movie, please tell me what you think, because I'm sure you liked it very much. So guys, hopefully I can see more movies for you guys. Oscar season's coming up. Let's see if I can see some of those good Oscar movies. If not, let's go see some more shit movies. If you like this review, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.